Welcome back to Blacklisted News and Reviews, your source for biased media. I'm Goma.
I'm Blacky.
Supposed to go second.
Doesn't matter. Who are you?
No, fuck off.
That's Morty. Alrighty. Now we have a change of pace here. I see that our first article isn't child killing. What's that about?
You cannot.
Okay, Morty, shut the fuck up for a second. Shut the fuck up for a second so I can talk about the elderly getting murdered. Okay. So, it was very hard on such short notice to find a child getting murdered in a coronavirus 2020. So, unfortunately, this is the best I could do. We're going to the other scale and killing elderly now.
Yeah, we had to compile this list a bit on short notice, given that Blacky was deathly ill prior and was unable to be present. And as you know, we can't just get rid of every member. We only can get rid of Morty every now and then because he's not super important. Even right now, he's not paying full attention. But we can't get rid of Blacky. He's like in the title.
Someone has to bankroll this shit.
Exactly. Alright.
What did you suddenly thick mushrooms?
Thick mushrooms. Elderly man dies after being struck by vehicle backing out of Vancouver parking lot. Wow. Interesting. I also was struck by someone backing up. It was just my vehicle, and I wasn't in it, though. My parked car got fucking struck by someone backing up because they weren't looking. Alrighty. So,
my best advice for you folks out there is if someone backs into your car, you go Grand Theft Auto style, pull them out of the car, and beat the fucking shit out of them.
Why the fuck is the image for this some random police decal? What?
I don't know.
Literally the caption: a decal on a Vancouver police cruiser is seen in this undated photo.
What the fuck?
Alright, so a man in his 80s has died after being struck by a vehicle earlier this month. He's 85 Vancouver resident, hit by a vehicle, transported to the hospital following the crash, and died of his injuries less than a week later. Not a lot to this article, but the driver was 51 years old, and
that's pretty old.
He's cooperating with the police. That's all that's really going on here. Third pedestrian fatality this year, though, in the city. Just watch where you're fucking going, please. Like, if you're going to reverse, look behind you. If you're going to reverse, do it slowly.
Look, the world may die of disease. That's no reason for unsafe driving.
Exactly. Like, there's no reason to back up with speed. You don't need to back up with speed. If you're going to back up, just go slowly. Like, there's no reason to rush it.
To be fair, it's Vancouver, so I wouldn't be surprised if the person
who was driving was on crack.
Yes.
Probably, honestly. Yeah, not much else to this. Just please be careful when you're driving.
They probably have crack dispensers with their cars by now, just like the fucking cigarette burners in most cars, most old cars.
I want to point us to the side article here. Amazon blocks thousands of resellers during coronavirus crisis.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. People are buying off a bunch of toilet paper and shit and then selling it back on Amazon during the crisis.
Yes, no, and kind of. Yes, there are some people
good business.
Yes, there are some people who are legitimately, as like the times are going right now, buying stuff and reselling it. There are also a lot of people who have been doing this same thing prior. You see this a lot where people buy a bunch of stuff in bulk and then they resell it in smaller sizes online to sort of make up their profit. And also, there's just regular people who are just trying to get some supplies out to other people. And I do understand Amazon's like methodology here. They're trying to make sure that people aren't getting scammed, like, you know, paying like $10, $12 for like a thing of fucking hand sanitizer. Like, that's completely unreasonable. But like at the same time, just blocking the ability for people to get resources like this is ridiculous. My sister actually tried to get some supplies. She tried to get some canned food, some water bottles and such. And like they had to cancel her order. Like Amazon canceled her fucking order because they weren't allowing that reselling. And like,
she think apocalypse is gonna happen for its fucking white canned foods?
What happened?
Not in America.
like it's ridiculous. People are just trying to get some supplies in case there is any sort of like major emergency here. Like we've realized that now this is an epidemic, but we haven't quite gotten to the point where it's a fucking zombie outbreak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That aside, trying to have like any sort of reasonable resources is hard.
Speaking of zombie outbreaks, I'm a bit suspicious of the shit about this vaccine shit because I heard some crazy shit. This isn't it's not from an article or anything, but I heard some crazy shit about apparently China giving data to some Jewish dude in Harvard or whatever who started working on that vaccine long before the outbreak ever started.
On a coronavirus, a virus of the same nature.
And then all of a sudden, Israel is saying that they have like a vaccine almost done. And I'm a little suspicious of that. And this may be the start of a
Never
zombie
trust
outbreak.
the Yuden.
So everyone, start getting your gas masks, your crowbars, your axes.
Start making yellow stars for these bastards to wear.
Totally wanna encourage this bullshit further.
Look, I encourage prepping for the zombie apocalypse at all times.
Fucking fine. Make sure to get tons of fucking toilet paper. Especially toilet paper.
You want to be able to make a sword
actually
out
the
of
cure
toilet
to
paper.
coronavirus. Little known fact.
No, you're gonna fucking you're gonna put toilet paper all in your windows and shit so the zombies can't get through.
Alrighty. You want to read this next one?
I forget what the next one was.
It's the U.S. News one.
Oh yeah. Hang on a second, I'm just dying a little bit. Australia considers tougher movement restrictions to combat coronavirus.
If anybody was curious, Blacky's still sick. He's been sick since last time. Like, his whole house is fucked. Like, we already know his whole house is fucked. His bed got fucked. It had mold everywhere. He's sleeping on the floor. Fucking just absolutely like a dog. Like a dying fucking dog at this point. And this man is here, putting his life on the line to help you live your best life.
Experiencing the whole life of a homeless man in his own house.
Look, the only movement restriction that you should ever be putting on your country at this point is no movement at all. Stay the fuck in your houses and stay the fuck away from airports.
Like,
stay the fuck away from the airports.
You know, everybody was like, oh no, we need to embrace globalism, open borders, but everybody switched up real fucking fast. Everybody switched up so fucking fast when this shit started happening.
Oh man, did you hear about fucking Turkey going and busing migrants from one side of the country to the other border?
God damn it.
And then Belgium's like fucking flooding a river to make sure they can't swim
across. I think last time we had planned to talk about Greece and its migrant problem, but that's no longer like extremely relevant. But yeah, just if there's anything we've learned.
French making that giant Smurf
what?
A gathering during this fucking epidemic.
Smurf gathering?
Yeah.
I have no clue what you're on about.
I don't know.
Okay, so basically thousands of Frenchies gather together in Smurf costumes, blue Smurf costumes, and just fucking stood there.
Is this a sex thing or?
The French are weird, man.
French are fucking ridiculous. But like, all I'm saying is the coronavirus is the same. The coronavirus is the same issue with migrants, just like you can see it much more clearly now. Nothing much really going on with this article. Australia's gonna take some steps to not be completely fucked, but it's not gonna work because Australia's cucked.
Australia's not been.
Australia's fucking arguing in like its parliament whether or not anime figures are like legal or child pornography or whatever.
I think Australia. I think they've been smoking too much of their own.
They've got bigger issues to worry about.
With that big fire that was going on, you know, all that biblical fucking hellfire that was going on.
I'm pretty sure it's still going on, isn't it?
No, I thought it stopped right around the time the coronavirus started.
I'm not sure. I think it might still be going on in some places. It might have
But
already gone on.
either way, they've been inhaling too much smoke from their trees, and they think that they can fucking stop anime.
They think that they can stop anime. Beautiful. Alrighty. Not much else to this. How about more? Do you read this next one?
No.
Why not?
I'm fucking typing.
Fine.
Well then.
Weekly cannabis stock news. The coronavirus conquers cannabis companies. Someone had a fucking fun time writing that one. Beep boop beep boop 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 beep boop boop beep bop
World
beep
is
boop bop. Marijuana stocks have headed steeply downwards. Apparently, that's what I'm getting at.
A lot of
Like,
stocks.
basically, like, the Dow has just been fucking like drowning. It's been flopping around like a dead fucking fish.
Man, the stock market is getting all fucked from this coronavirus shit.
Yeah, and apparently marijuana companies are also getting fucked for some reason that's relevant.
I guess no one wants to go leave their house to go get their fucking weed.
Apparently, this is a really
Dude,
technical article, honestly. Like Tilray, Organigram. I don't know these fucking companies. I'm assuming they're marijuana companies, but
That could be anything, man.
I'm not really sure like what's actually happening here. This is like a proper like stock sort of news network, from what I'm seeing. A lot of
Hey,
these
I found a
terms-
good one for once.
Yes, like there's actual statistics and such here.
That shit is too accurate for this channel. Get the fuck off that.
Baked goods are the preferred delivery vehicle for cannabis. 61% of all respondents said they preferred this type of edible. This was despite the 72% preference of the 19 to 34 age group for candies. Candies? Candied fucking marijuana? What?
I don't know, man. I've heard about suppository
Dude,
marijuana.
brownies are like the way to go. Why the fuck would you go with candies?
Dude, I've heard suppository marijuana before.
Ew,
It goes all
why?
over.
Why?
Why indeed?
Like, marijuana is not a fucking, like, hard drug. Like, why would you do that? If you're gonna be drugged, at least try to enjoy yourself. Like, people don't fucking shove... Well, actually, no. They do. People do shove beer bottles up their ass and drink it through their ass. But normal people don't do that. Normal people just drink the damn
How
thing.
many people need to do that for it to be considered normal?
Shove beer bottles up their ass and drink the alcohol through it?
I like to believe that it's never going to be normal.
Yeah, that's a question better left unanswered.
You never know. Maybe in the future, that's going to be the only viable way to consume alcohol.
How about you read this next one,
God.
Morty, since
No,
now you're not typing.
That made me think of that South Park episode where they started shoving food up their ass and then shitting out of their mouths.
Or that episode
And
of
that
Cartman shits out fast food from his ass. Like, what the fuck? People eat it. Ew.
Okay.
But Morty, you're not typing anymore, right?
Has your waifu been fucked in front of you, Morty?
Why did coronavirus strategy changed? New quarantine and social distance suppression measures are based on modeling by interior color.
Blacky, why are you echoing?
I'm not.
How is Morty echoing himself?
I don't know.
Look, Blacky is echoing because his fucking room is empty. I can see his fucking green barb turning.
I can see, like, but like...
It was completely empty.
Oh,
Anyways, a week is a long time in a coronavirus pandemic. Within days of Boris Johnson and his advisors announcing that anyone with symptoms of a cold should stay at home for 7 days, but otherwise live life as normal. 7 days? I'd say more like 3 weeks. We'll come in to check if you're dead later.
Yep, but essentially, like, just about everywhere is imposing new policies where you can't meet up with people. They want you to stay home. Where I'm at right now, they basically have like a curfew. Like you're not allowed to be on the road from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m.
same time, they are willing to pay you money to get willingly infected by the disease. Just remember that.
Yeah, that's the UK, but I'm talking about here where I am. There's a curfew. They're not letting you meet up in like large groups. If you want food after, like you're gonna have to fucking get delivery or takeout. You're not allowed to eat in there.
Man, I wake up from a fever and everyone's all in
Fucking
quarantine
gyms
all
and
over the
shit are
place.
closed.
I go to bed with a fever one night, like 3 days
And the
later,
world's on
everyone's
fucking fire.
seriously, everyone's all fucking upset and going, "Oh, this is the end of the world," fucking shit. It's like, calm the fuck down.
But on the bright side, though, because schools have closed down, there's a lot more memes going around.
Yes.
And, like, there's a lot of good memes about, like, you know, when your teacher's trying to stream, and then, like, you notice that one girl has, like, a very high-res, you know, very high-quality camera,
Yeah,
like,
Like it's only that meme has only existed for a couple of days and it's already gotten old.
wow. I don't know what it's like to be wrong, but you sure do.
Look, I spend my entire fucking day browsing memes. That's the only thing I do is with a fucking spam shame
Just
box.
because you're a terrible human being doesn't mean you have to bring this onto us.
Seriously, Morty.
What is this? Why did you not even fucking bring...
What?
This is the lowest effort fucking meme I've seen.
Someone made that for me.
I'm putting this in general, I'm putting in the video. That is a terrible meme.
Someone made that for me because I was away with fever.
COVID-19, mental health in the age of coronavirus. See, if you're not careful, you end up doing this shit. You end up making sub-quality memes. You need to take care of yourself, alright? There's a lot of stress going on right now. And if, you know, the stress can lead to triggering your underlying health conditions. If you're old, if you have AIDS and shit, you're probably gonna die unless you be careful. Your immune system's fucked. A lot of these are really just fucking coronavirus, aren't they? God damn it. But, yeah. Oh my god. Bad memes, boys.
I speaking of memes, I found out why everyone was collecting all that toilet paper.
But like,
in
actual news though, like Discord, you know, has increased their size for live streaming, and this is some lesser known stuff. Is some schools are partnering with internet providers to provide free internet for 2 months to households that would otherwise not have internet.
Oh, no wonder I'm getting fucking throttled.
Ooh.
I'm over here paying for internet, and they're taking my fucking Wi-Fi and going and sending it to some house that doesn't even have it. Fuck you.
There has been another issue with Discord is experiencing lots of crashes lately.
I mean, there's so many people.
Did you
not hear the part where they had to increase their fucking sizes, dude? For live streaming? There's so many people at home right now. Steam peaked in fucking the number of what's the...
Hey, guys, that's an article later down the list. Come on.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
We have that on the list.
We have that on the list?
Yes, we have a Discord article on the list.
Oh, no, I was talking about Steam, though. Steam experienced a peak in concurrent users, like users all on at the same time.
Of course.
Everybody's
what else are you going to do
home.
when you're at home? There's only 2 things you do at home. Masturbate and go on Steam.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say
sometimes,
beat your meat.
And Steam has porn games, so you can do both at the same time.
Holy shit. It all makes
I
sense.
have porn games on Steam.
Anti-Nazi.
Anti-Nazi, good God.
Anti-Nazi.
I'm so glad that doesn't exist. that video's gone. Hentai Nazi. God, that was such a cringe video. Like, reviews don't work when you do them in this format. You actually need to know what the fuck you're looking at.
Yeah.
You need to at least play the game.
You need to at least play the game. Watch more, like, watch the trailer. Have anything more than just the name of the fucking game to start talking about it. Oh my god, it was so bad. In other news, local pharmacies are using robots to clean facilities because people are sick.
We have to end the slave labor.
by enslaving the robots. Ah,
No,
yes.
the robots need their freedom.
Oh, you want to end the robot slave labor? Yes, sir. I agree.
This is unhealthy conditions we are making the robots work in.
Unconstitutional.
Unconstitutional.
They have rights. God damn it, robot rights. 2020.
The Constitution never said that it was human rights. They just said that it was rights.
God damn. Amen.
Making the robots work overtime while you're all lazy at home watching porn.
UVC light to disinfect. Wait, what? UVC light to disinfect 99.9% of COVID-19 virus? What?
They're burning the virus off with light.
Why don't we do this with niggas?
Because it would give us cancer.
And?
Because they.
Nigga, you want to live a couple of years with cancer? Die right now.
You can't roast them any further. They're already black. They're already burned to a crisp.
Actually, I think the black community is doing fine, except for in Africa.
Except for in Africa.
Yeah, the Africans are not afraid of the coronavirus, but I have to question. Their immune systems probably aren't that good, considering the amount of AIDS going on in that country.
It takes less than... Wow, it takes less than 30 minutes for the robots to do this whole thing.
Apparently their logic is they survived Ebola, they'll survive this.
I don't know, that's not
well,
great logic
at least
there.
on the good news is they've only ever had one person with coronavirus over there. Only one.
Interesting. They
But then
probably
again,
fucking
no one
buried
wants
him,
to
did
go
some
to
like
fucking
rain dance
Africa.
shit.
No one wants to go to Africa to begin with, and sure as fuck, all this travel restrictions, no one wants to go up there. So, Africa might actually survive perfectly fine. No one wants to go there, and everyone's at home.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually. They might make it out of this alright. Did you hear about also the man in North Korea who got coronavirus and was immediately fucking gunned down?
Yeah, I can imagine it.
Sick? Damn. And then he fucking died.
No one cares about what North Korea does. We already know they're fucking bastards. But people still have companies in China, so China can't just gun down their people again.
Why not?
Because it would look bad for them. We already know North Korea is garbage.
As if China isn't equally garbage.
Yeah, but China likes to put on airs.
No, they fucking don't.
China tries to not look as bad as they are. Like when they were trying to blame America for the coronavirus.
You American pigs, you give us corona.
They come over here. They come over here and they start saying that we had an American soldier over there in China that was infected with the coronavirus and then started infecting other people in Wuhan.
Yes,
I have to ask you, in what world does an American soldier that the Chinese government knows is an American soldier is allowed to walk freely around China without at least 12 people watching him at all times?
Plus, like, he'd be wearing a mask regardless. Like, do you know how much fucking smog is in China? The air is fucking unbreathable.
Coronavirus.
It's more effective. We can do it quickly before hours, after hours, versus traditional scrub and clean with alcohol.
It's like a really interesting robot, too. It's like just lights on wheels, and it just goes around. Bzzz.
I have to question if it's actually killing it or if they just think it is.
I don't know, but I appreciate this robot, honestly. He just vibes.
Oh yeah, you gotta appreciate the slave labor.
No, free my nigga. Alright, I think that's all there is with this article.
That woman paralyzes a comic.
Huh?
No, I read that wrong. Vancouver.
You didn't even read it. You read like 3 words from the fucking title. The woman paralyzed comic. What the, huh? Woman isn't even in the title.
That woman is. I said that woman.
Oh.
Vancouver comic paralyzed from waist down after accident on Batwoman set.
How?
I don't know. We're gonna find out though.
Amanda
a
Smith.
Vancouver comedian.
Yeah, Amanda Smith apparently.
She's a woman, so I doubt she's a comedian. And if she's anywhere near Batwoman or that set,
This wasn't like the okay. Hold on a fucking second. She wasn't
No,
on
no,
set.
hey,
She was fucking helping with production, and she got hit by a fucking telehandler.
hey, no, no. Hey, hang on. I've seen the Batwoman show. There are no comedians working on that show. So this is wrong right now. That is not a Vancouver comedian. There are no comedians that write for that show. Why are you lying to us? Why are you lying to us? That is not a comedian. That was just a woman that got hit.
But dude,
We don't care if it's women that get hit.
But a
If it was a
telehandler's
comedian,
like,
I would care.
But a telehandler's like pretty fucking like robust of a machine. Like a telehandler's basically an elevated forklift.
Yeah. Well, apparently they fucked up somehow.
Like I'm gonna put this in the video, but like it's this. Like how the fuck do you lower this onto someone's head, dude?
Dude, it's the CW. They don't know how to run shit down
They
there.
unfortunately did
Have you
not see
seen
where
any?
it was.
Have you seen any of the TV shows they run?
I thought Green Arrow was alright for
Whoever
a
was
bit.
controlling that realized that this shit was fucking garbage, and they need to do something.
I bet you it was a woman running it.
Oog. They unfortunately did not see me where I was, and I did not hear the lift move, and I didn't notice that it had lined directly above my head. It wasn't until it
How
made
the fuck
contact
do you
with
not
my
notice
body
that?
I was able to scream and let somebody know that I was underneath it. But at that point,
No,
it
no,
was way too fucking late.
Hang on.
Dude,
How the fuck do you not notice something this big come behind you and almost crush you?
Dude. And, like, it just touched her. That's the thing, is, like, you can't, like, this is fucking ridiculously dangerous equipment. And you're just gonna, like, drive it around, like, near people like this? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
we did this on
Look, this
purpose.
is why we hire robots to do shit, because humans can't be trusted.
Oof.
Whoever was writing it did it on purpose because the woman stopped giving them drugs from the Vancouver detention machines.
It all goes back to
It all
Vancouver
loops
and their
back
drug
around,
problem.
baby. Crew members immediately rushed to Smith's aid and got her to the Vancouver General Hospital for emergency spinal surgery. Her spinal cord and her nerve had been damaged in multiple places. She can't feel anything from the waist down. She just got fucking instantly crippled.
I now have an excuse for my extremely small dick size.
But dude,
It's
like,
a woman. She doesn't have a dick size.
like she should be fucking happy that she's not dead right now.
You know, actually, I think her comedy might improve because, you know, comedy works well with tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
She might actually
She's
count
gonna
as
be
a
able to tell
comedian
cripple
now.
jokes without feeling bad.
The CW might actually have a comedian working for them now.
Wow. If the quality of the show goes up after this, you gotta hit everybody with this fucking thing.
I'm in a chair that is getting me used to sitting upright. So you're in a chair.
Yes.
What is this sentence? This is nothing. You could have just stopped at "I'm in a chair." What was the rest of the? What was the point of the rest of the sentence?
Well, because, like, I'm assuming what she means is she's in a chair that's helping her get blood flow to her legs.
The idea, okay. The idea is for me to do that a few hours a day before I hopefully get blood rushing into my.
Yeah, see?
So you're sitting in a chair for hours. If she does regain feeling in her legs, Smith will have to learn to walk all over again. Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Life changing for the 30-year-old. She doesn't blame anyone for what happened. Yeah, you're an idiot that let that happen. You don't let that something that big does not just sneak up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Colleagues, I have never felt more support in my life.
Some kind of kink play that went wrong.
Honestly, I have very good headspace right now. Oh, are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure you said that thing hit you in the head. I'm very hopeful for the future. Damn, this woman's got hope for the future. Let's hit everyone in the head with this thing. We'll end depression right there.
She's also got 40K.
Oh, well, no wonder. Money cures all depression.
Yes.
She's also assured that her
A normal thing
company
that
that
usually
will-
happens. No. No. You don't
That
drive
shit
these
is
things that
different.
close to people. You don't lift
Well,
these.
she makes her living as a director. You are not comedian. Stop it. A lot of awful stuff on this. Another comedian. There's accident needs help, information, blah blah blah. Operation led to an accident. Normal thing that could usually happen. Fuck you. It could have happened to anyone. No, it could have only happened to the blind and the deaf.
Mm-hmm.
Something that big does not sneak up on you.
I'm telling you, this was an attack. This was a deliberate attack.
It might as well have been.
That driver knew what he was doing, and he didn't come slowly. That's why she didn't stop it. He came fast and he came hard.
He came all over.
Oh, I love this comment here. 100% that idiot woman's fault for not following proper safety procedures, and now other people will pay for her treatment. As usual is the case with idiots.
Yep. For now,
Still in denial.
For now, she's a sit-down
Accidents
comic.
don't just happen.
For now, she's a sit-down comic. Wow. Oh boy.
Oh boy, let's move on to the next one. Oh boy.
Oh boy. I love USA
In
Today.
California, millions locked down. 911 gets calls about neighbors coughing. Leave your neighbors alone, man.
Damn,
I'm coughing right now. You want to call 911? Bitch. Nearly 7 million residents in 7 countries must shelter in place to help. Must shelter in place
Counties,
to help.
not countries.
Counties, whatever. Same difference.
You forget that California's goddamn massive.
Yes. And it's all waste of space on idiots.
What is this? What? Why is this site actually terrible? First of all, like, it just has bullshit ads that you can't, like, bypass. Then, like...
I tried to exit out of one of the ads, and it sent me to another link.
And then, like, before it even gets to this article, it's like, but first, if 2 feet of snow fell in Lake Tahoe, but no one's there to ski or snowboard it, did it really fall? Like,
No one cares.
Why are you linking to another article that's completely unrelated? Why are you linking to the fucking reporter?
Oh my god, this article is only like a paragraph long, and then it goes to the next article. What the fuck is
Are you
this site?
serious? What?
Yeah, it's only like a paragraph or two long, and then it goes on to a new article.
2 million jobs could be... What is this site, dude?
While you figure out what's going on, I'll be right back. Someone's calling me.
Get as many clicks as possible.
I guess? Explore, play with that... What? Dude, this site is actual cancer. There's nothing here. It's just links to other fucking articles. They literally have a link to the fucking reporter's goddamn Twitter. What? How are they gonna have a but first and then not have the rest of the fucking article? What? Oh no, okay, here we are. I think this is the rest of it. No? No? That's a completely different title here, isn't it? Or... is this all part of the article? Because first we're talking about residents being locked up, then we're talking about the economy, then we're talking about random bullshit, then we're talking about the lockdown again? Question mark? Okay, yeah, I think this is back on topic. 6 counties across the Bay Area issued a shelter-in-place order on Monday for all residents, requiring roughly 6.7 million people to stay in their homes. For the next 3 weeks, people living in San Francisco, Santa Clara, San Mateo, will be restricted from all non-essential travel, be forced to close. What the fuck? Most businesses will be forced to close until April 7th. Close? Like, down? For, like, half a month and then, like, 3/4 of a fucking month? What? Huh? And if... so, okay. So people are allowed to go out to shop for food and get health care, to help family and friends, or leave the area if they're not residents. But, like, that's basically all they're going to have is just food and, like, hospitals. Because everything else is probably going to fucking close down. What the hell?
I'm back. Have we figured out what the fuck is wrong with this website?
Yes, so apparently you gotta scroll down a couple bit more and then it gets back on topic. And
Why?
I don't know. But here's the thing. they're going to require most businesses to close down until April 7th.
That's a long time.
Like 3/4 of a month. Considering
That
it
is a
starts
long
like
fucking
today. That is a long ass time. So like the only places that seem are going to be open are like restaurants, like, and grocery stores, and basically like hospitals.
Restaurants are the places that should be closed.
It might be restaurants might be closed. It might just be grocery stores and like hospitals or like healthcare. But like everything else seems like it's going to be fucking closed, which is an L, a massive goddamn L. And then here at the bottom, there's the rest of it about 911 calls.
9/11 Corona Vision.
Convinced a
911
neighbor's overly loud sneeze or hacking cough is proof that the person has the virus. Or they might just have a cold, a flu, allergies.
Or they might just be coughing. Because they might have cold in their lungs like some of us.
Like, it's legitimately that time of the year where everybody gets kind of sick, which is not great for this epidemic. Plans to lease motorhomes for the homeless people. Wow.
Okay, then.
The only time we give a half a damn about homeless people is when we want to look like we're not terrible people.
Look, this is biblical fucking shit. We've had war come through with World War III that we avoided. We've had fires in Australia. And now we have pestilence coming in to kill the rest of us off.
There's also like the locust swarms going on in like East Asia and shit.
It's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It's coming, people.
Where's the famine?
Just look in Africa. I don't know.
Just look in Africa. Oof. I say give it a while. All our fucking
maybe famine and pestilence. Maybe famine and pestilence wanted to work together with the bat scoop this time.
Maybe. But God, this site is terrible. I don't want to look at this site anymore.
Then let's move on to the next one. YouTube warns of increased video removals during COVID crisis.
Ah, yes. Let's just get rid of all of your shit.
YouTube today warns its creative community that video removers may increase during the coronavirus pandemic. The company said its systems today rely on a combination of technology followed by human review.
Big lies. There's no human interaction with YouTube. It's all the
but
system.
The current health crisis is leading to reduced in-office staffing in certain sites, which means automated systems will remove some YouTube content without human review.
It's always like that.
It's like that always.
Yeah, there's never any fucking human interaction.
Today, YouTube utilizes machine learning technology to flag potentially harmful content. Fuck you.
Hold on a second.
Which is then sent to human moderators, which don't fucking look at it, for review. And because of the measures YouTube is taking to protect staff, it's planning to rely more on technology than people in the weeks ahead.
I'm going to put this in the links for the video. It's how to break YouTube. How to copyright claim your own video. See, because when someone else copyright claims your video, they get 100% of your fucking profit. Even if it's just like 7 seconds, 10 seconds or some shit. However, if you copyright claim your own video by having...
You get all that money.
No, you get half of it.
What?
Because the other person who claimed your video still gets some of it, but you get the other half. Completely shattered the fucking copyright system.
YouTube is so fucked up.
YouTube's copyright system is so terrible. Like, videos are taken down all the time for no fucking reason. Videos are copyright claimed all the time falsely, and no one fucking cares. There's no fucking human interaction with YouTube. YouTube's absolute fucking garbage. So
I want to read the sentence that I just... We have teams at YouTube as well as partner companies that help us support and protect the YouTube community. Now, does that not come off a little Orwellian to you?
That sounds.
You can't protect yourself, so we're gonna go and protect you for you. All this stuff, we don't know if you want to look at it, but we're gonna take it away instead because we're gonna protect you. Because you can't just not click on something.
These teams and companies are staffed by thousands of people. Yeah, in your fucking dreams. They're not staffed by anybody. You know that guy, Justin Y, who leaves comments on, like, all the fucking videos? He has had more interaction with fucking YouTubers Like in like his short time on YouTube than the fucking staff of YouTube has ever had with its YouTubers. Like fucking hell. No. The only way that people on YouTube, even like big YouTubers, get any fucking interaction back from YouTube is by having connections. They have someone who knows a guy in YouTube, and they're able to get back some response. And even then, it's not a fucking proper response most of the time. Like, fucking hell, YouTube.
YouTube says allowing its technology to remove some content without human review will allow it to work more quickly to take down potential violations to keep the ecosystem protected.
Ecosystem? What, you claiming that these videos are pollution?
So hang on. Let's look back at the wording. Allow it to work more quickly to take down. So it's going to take down shit either way. It's just going to do it quickly now.
Yeah, it's just
going to
more indiscriminately beat the shit out of your videos.
Wow, YouTube. Way to just straight out say you're a bastard.
Yeah, I think YouTube really here is trying to cover the tracks for when people's shit gets taken down. They're like, what happened? It's like, oh, it might have been, their increased automation. No.
Oh, here we go. However, automated technology is not perfect. Many videos will likely be impacted by this shift away from human moderation. Yeah, fuck you.
Exactly, and videos may be removed even though their content wasn't actually against YouTube policy. And it's very clear what you're doing, YouTube. You're just trying to take down shit you don't like and blame it on your fucking robots. Fuck you. Absolutely.
The robot slavery has to stop.
Exactly.
I say we copyright all of YouTube because of their robot slavery. I do not support your slavery of the robotic people.
You're violating your own guidelines, you fucking bitch.
Everyone, go to every official YouTube channel and copyright strike them because of their robotic slavery.
Wait a minute, they demonetized coronavirus videos?
Yeah,
clearly
because of fake news.
The robots clearly control YouTube. What do you mean it's robot slavery? The other way around, baby.
What do you mean?
Robots control YouTube.
But they're being programmed to be fucking, like, ruthless. They're being... Essentially, they're like starved lions. And it's unfair.
You cannot tell me Susan is a real human.
No. But, like, these robots aren't being given proper guidance, proper nutrition, proper supervision. They're just being left to wander around the fucking wilderness, starving, and lashing out at any videos they can find.
Oh boy, this is a great one. Because of these complications, YouTube informs creators they won't be punished with strikes except in cases where YouTube has high confidence that video content has in violation. So we're going to take down your videos, but we're not going to give you a strike for that unless we know for sure that you broke our shit.
So fucking stupid. I hate YouTube's fucking automated bullshit.
Oh, even better. In addition, the company says it will also be more careful about which content gets promoted, including live streams, and some unreviewed content may not be available in search. So basically, they're gonna make sure you only see the shit they want you to see.
And videos may be stuck in a lengthier than usual appeals process. Lengthier than usual? Do you know how fucking long the appeals process already takes?
Forever.
Some people's appeals have never been fucking answered. Never been touched. Or they were just touched with a, no, actually, we didn't bother to check your video, and we're not going to check it. Take your L.
Look at them trying to hide behind their staff's well-being. We recognize this may be a disruption for users and creators, but no, this is the right thing to do for the people who work to keep YouTube safe, and for the broader community. We appreciate everyone's patience, and we take these steps during this challenging time.
Fuck the broader community.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Fuck keeping YouTube safe. YouTube is too large of a fucking platform to be doing this shit without... I would prefer to see jihadists beheading people on YouTube videos than to have your fucking bot in slavery.
I'm doing anything right now because the coronavirus.
Yeah,
well,
actually,
they're on the break. Jihadists are taking a break, but still.
Little known fact, the jihadists have been warned by their leaders to not go to Europe so that they don't get coronavirus.
So, we don't have to worry about terrorism, at least.
For a while. Thanks, coronavirus. Based in Redfield.
Thanks, Corona-chan.
Corona-chan getting us out of work, out of school, out of terrorism. Based in Redfield. How about you read this next one, Morty?
Oh, fuck's sake. Which one?
The Discord one.
Okay, Discord experienced an outrage that made many made many servers unavailable.
I was
Many
there when
people
this
are
happened.
to stay connected during the coronavirus pandemic. I would like to just point out that typo. It's supposed to be stay, not say.
Where?
You of all people shouldn't be correcting grammar.
I don't even know where the fuck you were reading from.
Discord. Under the headline.
The coronavirus pandemic continues to affect chat services?
Now, in Discord.
Huh? Why are you
God,
reading
this-
the article in Discord?
Read the actual article.
Yeah, okay, that should say stay, but like that's not even like what it says anymore. The caption's been fucking updated. Yeah, I was here when this happened. Like, I'm pretty sure like most people were, and it's not that big of an issue. It went down for like a couple minutes. It does that every once in a while.
I wouldn't say outrage. I mean, I was fucking asleep during all this, but
Like, yes, it did take a few more than just a couple minutes to fully resolve. But, like, it wasn't that significant of a fucking issue. And, like, it's to be expected, of course, with so many people.
My first session was cancelled because of that outage.
okay. Good
Damn,
for you.
And?
It was getting spicy.
Morty,
Morty, your
First of
girl
all-
already got cocked. She already got her
Morty,
ass
Morty.
fucked.
Porn already exists. Porn already exists, and holy shit, that Animal Crossing is looking fly.
Was almost about to get sniped.
But Morty, porn already exists, and you have like 5 other sessions during that one day, anyways.
Wait, what is that with the Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing
Yeah,
is
but
looking
that's the
fly.
only session. That's the
Yeah, it's
only
kind of
session
looking
where
pretty chill.
I was getting sniped.
I'm not getting a fucking Switch or anything like that, but I would like to play that Animal Crossing.
What's that Morty guy saying?
I don't know. I stopped listening to him a while ago.
I said I was getting sniped.
Uh-huh. You're used to getting sniped. You live in Algeria.
Damn.
Am I wrong?
We don't have any rifles.
Second major chat app outrage of the day after Microsoft terms suffered intermittent issues throughout the day.
Microsoft Teams? What the fuck is that gay shit? You should
Any
be
other
using
web
Discord.
server.
If you're not using Discord,
Seriously.
you're gay.
If you're not using Discord, then you know you're not human.
Mm-hmm. Amazon wants to hire 100,000 new workers to meet coronavirus demand. Ooh.
Let's
Damn,
go to the next article real quick because this one's great.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
Russia.
Clean hands survives. Berkeley
So
expert
in
says.
case you live under a rock or just plain stupid, wash your hands and you won't get fucking diseases.
Except you will. You most fucking definitely will. This thing is
Yes,
airborne.
but it lowers the chances.
This thing is
Well,
airborne.
it's airborne.
And it can
It's
fucking...
airborne now.
You're not covering your eyes? Coronavirus.
That's why I have a gas mask.
Exactly.
I have a full-on face
If you don't
gas
have a
mask.
fucking gas mask and a hazmat suit, you're gonna get infected. If you don't
I'll
have a
take a
way to eat
picture-
your food
I'll take a
without
picture of
taking
my
off
gas
the
mask
goddamn
later.
suit, you're gonna get infected.
I'll take a picture of my gas mask later. You gotta get yourself, go down to, before you get like, nailed, before they start like welding your doors shut, no, before they weld your doors shut, go down to the nearest fucking, army surplus, get yourself like a World War I or World War II gas mask or, any gas mask in general, and just get one for your fucking house.
Have you baked the mold in your house?
Huh?
Yes. How do you think I live in my mold room? I have a gas mask.
Blacky sleeps in a full hazmat suit.
Yes.
Blacky inhales mustard gas.
How do you think I was creating the coronavirus in my room?
Mustard gas.
It wasn't China. It was secretly me. Plot twist.
The whole time. Oh no. Look at this Jew. David Levine.
UC Berkeley. The
You see
worst
this?
fucking university on the fucking planet.
Why do many of us lack these habits? What the fuck do you mean lack? Who has not been washing their hands? Which one of y'all dusty ass, dirty ass niggas have not been washing your hands?
Okay, I may only wash my hands a couple times.
Water is expensive in Algeria. You can't just
You don't have water there. You're in Africa.
Look, sometimes I forget to wash my hands, alright?
Shameful. It's like
Sometimes I take a shit and then I run out of toilet paper, so I just scrape my hand in there, and then I'm like, I'm too lazy to wash my hands today.
I was thinking more of like, you know, you bust a nut and then you're like,
I
fine.
thought
Nah, you gotta clean that nasty shit off.
I thought you just made a makeshift wipe out of your thick leg hair.
Thick, juicy conch.
Well then.
Blacky just fucking puts his conch straight into his asshole. And then he pulls it out and that's how he cleans himself.
How did hand washing become a focus in your work? When I got tenure at Berkeley.
Look at that nose.
Berkeley.
Look at that nose. That's the nose that knows.
I decided I should work for the most important problem I could help with. So I chose the health of poor children in poor nations.
No, you're
Wow.
supposed to make Fruit Loops.
You don't-
Fuck out of here.
You don't sound like a fucking cuck at all.
It's like a
Poor
big
children
deal.
for poor nations. Holy shit. Can you make it sound any fucking more? You fucking...
Hold on a second. Doctors taught me that hand washing is the most single important behavior in preventing childhood illness. No. Not in the slightest. Like, where the fuck did you read this incorrect shit?
I mean, let's be honest. You're probably the worst thing is keeping them from putting all the shit in their mouth.
Like,
But when I was a kid, I used to scrape gum off the bottom of the tables, and I didn't get sick.
Like, the most important behavior to prevent childhood illness is to make sure your kids are well fed and not fucking cold. Because having your kids hungry and cold is going to fucking kill them. Having them not
Also-
wash their hands all the time, whatever. Like, their immune system will eat that shit up, whatever.
Also, don't live in a third world country.
Also-
if you do, just
Exactly.
take your child and put a pillow over their head until they stop moving, and then hopefully they'll be reborn in a first world country.
Currently working in India. Dental hygiene, safe water, safe cooking. Also, super important stuff. Hand washing, fuck it. If you don't have safe water to drink, you're gonna die. If you don't have fucking safe food to eat, you're gonna die. If you have smoke billowing out of your fucking stoves and you're inhaling it, you're gonna fucking die. Like, come on.
I had that happen one time. Tried to clean the stove, and the whole house was full of the smell of smoke.
And then you died.
No,
No,
But
because you
I'm
had your
not
gas
healthy.
mask.
I'm not a healthy person.
Well, you had your gas mask on, you know?
Yeah.
So you weren't even
see,
affected.
If we want to solve child death, what we have to do is just wait for all the people in third world countries to just die off, bulldoze the entire areas, and then make them into first world countries.
But like this thing is, the coronavirus isn't even really an issue for anyone who isn't elderly or having an immune, like a compromised
children-
immune system.
Children are actually doing quite fine against coronavirus.
So like honestly,
Yeah, but here's the thing.
there are not that many cases.
In places like California, people are willingly getting themselves infected with AIDS and fucking up their immune system.
mm-hmm.
Well,
they
that's because
deserve
they're
to die.
idiots. But the children, there have not been that many cases of children getting infected with coronavirus.
What I'm really concerned about here is like okay, so first of all, like if you're elderly, you have compromised immune system, you should be washing your hands regardless. You don't need to hear this. But doctors not washing their hands, this fucking disgusting, dude. Like what? Like, do people really not wash their hands with soap? You just run it.
Oh,
under
we don't
fucking
need to
water?
wash our hands. We have rubber gloves.
No, but like it says here, most people do not wash their hands with soap, but they do if someone is watching. Ew, no. Why the fuck would you not use soap? If you're gonna put water on your hands, go all the fucking way.
Because the soap smells yucky. I don't like that smell when I'm
What do you mean
masturbating. I don't like my dick to smell like soap.
You don't want your dick to smell clean. You don't want that clean dick, sir.
Yes. I like it when a woman goes down, they want to smell that dirty fucking grime.
They want to smell the musk. Fucking, you're something.
You want them to look up Sigma.
Hygiene Heroes curriculum includes discussion and games to teach youngsters what germs are, why they can't be seen, and that hand washing is the only way to get them off, and how proper hand washing is done.
Who the fuck above the age of 5 does not know what a germ is?
I don't know. But like, are we gonna have the kids playing fucking Dr. Mario? Like, what kind of games do we need to teach them about? Literally, just keep yourself fucking clean, you dirty ass motherfuckers. Like, just wash your hands, and when you wash your hands, use soap. That's what it's there for. Like, do you not take showers? Do people not take baths anymore? Like,
only
it's the
once
same
a week.
fucking thing. Like, you put water, and then you put soap, and then you rinse the soap off. Like, I don't understand it. It's that simple. And then you just do that, but for your hands this time. Huh?
It's
Like, wash your
simple
face,
thing,
too.
people. What? Just stay clean is all I can say.
And even then, even if you're gonna stay clean, just be careful anyways. Like, there's a reason people are wearing masks, right? You can get this even if it doesn't fucking touch your hands. Even if you wash your hands, you can still get this thing. Just stay home.
Just stay clean, people.
Stay home.
Not all of us
carry a
are
shotgun.
pestilent. Not everyone can be a pestilent god like me. So just stay home and keep clean.
But even you have a shotgun, right, Blacky?
Yes.
Exactly. You gotta have a shotgun on hand, so when that sick, poor person rolls up to your door and says, "Please, I need a place to stay," you fucking bust a cap in their head and you fucking walk back inside.
What I prefer to do is get the blunderbuss, chop up a bar of soap into tiny little pieces, pack it into the fucking blunderbuss.
But,
when
like,
they come to the door, open it up and blast them with that fucking soap.
This is gonna be sort of like
The opportunity to knock on your doors. Just set up some traps, like a.
yeah, but this is gonna be sort of like the purge is what I'm trying to get at. Like, you know, everybody who's outside is fucked. And don't let people from outside inside, otherwise you're gonna kill your family.
Think of the coronavirus as the purge.
The coronavirus is the purge, but for boomers. If you're Chinese and/or a boomer, you are now part of the purge.
Your only saving grace. Your only saving grace is to toilet paper.
You must inhale 20 fucking rolls of toilet paper each day to keep the virus at bay.
So I heard that the vaccine or whatever they're working on, they've started to like inject people, but they're gonna keep watch on the people that they inject with it for up to a year to make sure there's no side effects.
To make sure they don't turn into zombies.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's fair enough.
So the vaccine's gonna be a bit slow.
It's a new vaccine, and they are.
Once the 6 seasons go by, things should be a little bit cooled down.
I think by September this thing will be gone, like, completely.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I'm not worried about this first year of the corona. I'm worried about like the years after that.
There are no more years. That's the thing. Is like this thing will peak and then it'll fall. It'll like start going to fucking downfall and just die.
After this year, the only people who are going to have to deal with it are anti-vaxxers if they survive.
No. The thing is, this isn't like the Spanish flu where it will be so effective. It will just literally kill itself off by killing all its victims.
It's going to be like the regular flu where it only happens seasonally. Except by the time the next season comes, we'll already have a vaccine and it won't have mutated enough. Hopefully.
I mean, I guess
it's made in China. It's not made to last. All right.
I mean, the normal flu. Have we actually been able to treat it? I mean, it's still coming. And
what are flu shots for 500?
Speaking of the Spanish flu, I'm gonna post something in the real quick.
It still comes every year. Like this one is gonna be when it comes. It's gonna be hard, even with the
Nobody expects the Spanish influenza.
Boy.
Dude, imagine getting coronavirus and then they're like, "Oh no, I'm okay. I'm not dying." And then the fucking Spanish flu was like, "Let's see about that." What if? What if the coronavirus is just to weaken our immune systems, and then the Spanish flu is really gonna come back in full force?
Look, I told you, pestilence, man.
Was it actually weaken the immune system?
I mean, like, just being sick weakens
Well,
your immune system.
your immune system. Your immune system has limited effort to run. You know, it runs off all its shit working on the coronavirus, and then you get sick with something else right after.
Yeah, I guess that.
Like, the immune system isn't a wall that just breaks down. It's like an energy that runs out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Spanish flu was, like, pretty bad in itself. Like, it affected 500 million people.
was so bad that the more deadly versions of itself literally killed itself. Because it killed the subject before it was able to like transfer. That's how fucking bad it was.
But yeah, like, it's probably not as bad as the Spanish flu.
Yeah,
Definitely
probably not.
So, there's at least that, people.
Just, you know, stay clean is all I can say.
Stay clean. Stay lean. But don't
As
be
we were
mean.
talking about earlier today, Amazon blocking thousands of resellers during coronavirus
This is just Morty
crisis.
posting what we were talking about because he's stupid.
All right, are we gonna move on to the Smurfs then?
No, I'm not going to move on to anything.
Okay, I'm dealing with that.
We're gonna.
What about that Scottish? What about that Scottish couple or the couple in Scotland
The who?
that are giving away masks and alcohol gel free to old people?
Oh, those are Morty's people. He can give a few words about him if he wants to. How about your relatives in Scotland, Morty? Tell us about them.
I guess he doesn't care.
Oh, I guess he doesn't care at all. I think what they're doing is quite nice. Always great to give back.
Yeah.
It's a
No.
shame they're supporting
Yeah,
boomers, but
a little bit of human kindness won't kill you. Just remember that, people. A little human kindness will never kill you.
unless you're Algerian.
Exactly.
Sneezing in public 2020. 25. Kill streak. Tactical nuke. I feel like a tactical nuke is what some places need right by now. Italy in particular.
Yeah.
How do you fuck up? Like, Italy just fucked up so hard. How? Come
Like
on.
I bet that whole no groups bigger than 500. I bet that went over real well.
Man, I think Italy's gonna switch sides and like team up with the coronavirus.
Somewhere that
Oh,
was,
there have been memes about that.
Italy's got such a good fucking history of doing the right thing.
Let me see if I can find the meme about that. There was one.
No, yeah, I know. That's what I'm referencing. That meme, dude.
Oh.
People are drinking baked beans. Interesting.
All right, I think that's enough for today. You know, stay safe, everyone, and have a good day.
Negative for COVID-19, positive for HIV.
Yo, in the stream, come on, or in the
I
video.
just want to put that one in the video, just that last part. All right, boys and gals out there, stay clean. Stay off the streets. Make sure you beat your meats. And as always, have a terrible day.